Hi everyone, I'm Walter.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome to Unit 11, Don't Be Like Mike. Now, Michael Jordan is one of the biggest names in sports history. He had an insatiable appetite for competition and also contempt for those who lacked his ambition.
Insatiable.
Insatiable.
Contempt.
Contempt. Now, he was well known to be the best of the best when it comes to NBA, but when he was playing with his teammates, he also adapted a tough love strategy to his game.
Right. And there have been multiple reports of former teammates who really didn't like this quote-unquote tough love attitude. They said it wasn't how the Netflix special actually framed it. It was different in real life. Frame. This brings up the question, do really successful champions need this aggressive, these bursts of anger to be successful, or are they just kind of qualities that teammates need to put up with? Put up with.
Put up with.
Been another NBA champion, I believe, Tim Duncan, I believe, sorry to get the name wrong, and he won the NBA 5 times, and he was known for winning by encouraging teammates and defusing conflicts.
Right. As opposed to what Michael Jordan did was sometimes belittling his teammates in order to get motivation out of them. Now, I'm just a little bit curious. Sam, what do you know about Michael Jordan?
He was in Space Jam.
He was?
Yeah.
Great movie.
That's a wicked movie, yeah. I know he's a legend of the sport.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
I just know his name around. In the 90s, Michael Jordan, and then Michael Jackson. They were
very different people.
Very different. But, like the two Michaels, they were just names that were spread throughout the world. So I just remember those two a lot because their names were very similar.
My grandma used to mix those two names up.
Oh, really? I'm sure I did as a kid. That's why I still remember them together. But yeah, Michael Jordan, I know he's just super famous. I know wasn't he tested positive for HIV or something?
No, that's Magic Johnson.
Oh, okay. Right. I can make the mistake. But I didn't know that he was so aggressive and disliked among his teammates.
Right.
So I know you know more than me, but I'm curious.
Ever since I was a young boy, I was a massive Michael Jordan fan, big Chicago Bulls fan. So I grew up, he was the first person I remember idolizing as a kid. He's won multiple NBA championships as well as, being a part of the Dream Team. He and Scottie Pippen, which is kind of like his sidekick, were my favorite players growing up. I saw him from only the fans' perspective as this massive icon. I didn't realize what was going on behind the scenes. So when I watched The Last Dance, I was sort of somewhat not surprised, but also surprised in some areas. Now, you weren't a fan of Michael. I was going to say Jackson then. Oh, yeah. You weren't a fan of Michael Jordan, but by any chance, did you watch The Last Dance on Netflix?
I didn't. I know that there was a lot of hype surrounding this when it was released, but I never caught it when it just came out. And I just kind of felt it's a bit too late to watch it now, although it's never late.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't watch it, but I know you have, so how was it?
It was probably one of the best sports documentaries out on Netflix at the moment. I highly recommend it. It showed both sides of, not just his side, but also the teammate side as well. And it was a great insight to see how his career went through the ups and through the downs, and what people thought of him. Truly, a lot of people were very positive towards the way he played and the way he pushed people, and it also showed some sort of negativity as well, which also sparked a lot of controversy outside of the documentary as well. Some people saying that bullying is not the way to go, which is kind of the style that he adopted while playing for the Chicago Bulls.
Right.
Anyway, that wraps it up for the preview section, and we'll see you on the review section.